It's BJ!
Hi, everybody.
You're lying! No, I'm not lying!
Bro, BJ used to be one of the funniest looking dudes of all time. Look, man, I don't care if I get flamed. I love the early design for BJ. He's so strange.
A real police officer. Wow.
Season 2 of Barney came after a hiccup. PBS initially didn't order more episodes of Barney and Friends after its first season, leading parents to cause an outroar and prompting the show to continue production. They were very quick to point out that things would feel fresh and that there'd be a new dinosaur character to interact with.
Oh, and we'll even have a new friend for everyone to meet.
A new friend?
Oh my God, can you let me do what I need to do?
But things would be different than how they were when Baby Bop came about. Keep in mind, Baby Bop was the first time the Barney brand added another dinosaur to the roster, and she was all the way back in Barney's original series, Barney and the Backyard Gang, which is still kind of trippy to think about.
I love bubbles!
Well, here I am in my tubby again.
When she showed up, she was huge, dude. Her debut was in Barney in Concert from 1991.
What a nice fluffy suds, honey.
Which was a live show held in Texas, later released on VHS. She was dancing a little spicy, and the Lions group was like, "You're fired!" and brought in somebody else to be the body actor. But Baby Bop started off being basically the same height as Barney, which was jarring just as it was because she had that 1,000-mile stare, but also because of the fact that she was presented as, well, a baby.
Barney games! Yay!
Yay!
Oh my God! Oh, Jesus!
Where's my blankie? Hattie took my blankie. I want my blankie back.
Like a literal 2-year-old. So like, it's like, what kind of growth spurt? This carried all the way into the first season of Barney and Friends on TV until the crew was like, guys, this doesn't make any sense, and shrunk her down accordingly to better fit her age. Now, here's where things get weird. I mean, like they weren't already, right? For season 2, they decided to add another new character, and one that would serve as a sibling to Baby Bop. You would think they'd follow the structure that they just amended and make him a similar height, but they didn't.
Look out below!
Okay.
What?
This is BJ. He's a protoceratops. He's bright yellow with purple spots and a bright green tummy.
Like me!
He's got a red hat, little french fries on his head, and his head makes him like literally taller than Barney. What? At the start, BJ is 6 years old. So yeah, okay, it makes sense that he'd be taller than his baby sister in some way, but when he's taller than Barney, and Barney in season 1 said he was like, how old did he say he was? Like 100 million billion or something?
200 million years!
Okay, get in.
You crazy? I'm not getting in.
That doesn't make sense. I really wonder how late into production BJ came about, because his introduction was not nearly as impactful and thought out as Baby Bop's. When Baby Bop debuted, they had her come out of a present on stage, dance to Mr. Knickerbocker, and literally named her after the song. And she was a key character in the first season.
And I've got my soap. Look at here.
BJ doesn't really get an introduction. Baby Bop got all that attention, and BJ's grand appearance is not being mentioned until 17 minutes into an episode, and Baby Bop going, "Look everybody, it's BJ, my brother," and he walks into frame and misses a high five from Derek. It's so funny too, because out of the 18 episodes of season 2, BJ appears in 5, with Baby Bop being in 10, and he doesn't even show up in the opening sequence, while his sister is in like 2 clips picked for the visuals.
I just love using my loud outdoor voice.
BJ's suit design here has both some interesting issues and quirks. When making the costume and performing a screen test, his shade of yellow was so bright the cameras had a fit, and he basically came off looking white instead. Which is a similar issue to what Barney suffered in the first 3 home videos, so they had to go back and correct the color before doing anything with him. His mouth operates similarly to Barney's, something they'd never do again afterwards with any other character. His head is attached to the body just like Barney's. He even has the same eye blinking mechanism installed, although it's hard to catch, and since you almost never see him jump off the ground due to his legs being solid bricks, it almost doesn't even matter. They basically just built another version of Barney. As weird as it is, I really enjoyed his nature here. He's a caring and protective older brother who doesn't know much about how things work, and even has to be taught the concept of imagination, which makes his focus episode, An Adventure in Make-Believe, so much more special.
I guess I still need a bigger imagination.
Oh no!
And you can see him using that imagination prowess in future episodes. He really starts making his own fun with it.
Oh my God!
If you have on anything green, raise your little finger.
I am green.
Okay, they have on green, and they said the magic. Come on out of the book.
Birds and animals and I see it. I did it.
Now after season 2, they must have been like, man, this is stupid. So instead of making a new design, they took the same one and just squashed him down. This is infinitely worse than what came before it. Before, BJ looked like he had room to actually move his mouth. But now all that room is gone and his whole head has to move in order for him to speak because there's no space to do anything.
Hi, Barney. Hi, everybody.
This is disgusting. This really is. It is.
He just looks so cramped and awful. I can't stand 1994 BJ, dude. And they must not have liked it either because it was gone the moment season 3 hit in the year following. And hey, would you look at that? There he is in the opening sequence. We won, guys.
I said get out of my face!
Don't get it twisted, 1993 BJ is still my favorite design for the character, with 1995 BJ being a close second. My second favorite BJ costume, but it admittedly was not the most photogenic. He looks kind of strange.
Run into the street.
He's just so bizarre and strange looking and primitive, and I love when shows are like that, where they're trying to figure out how they want their character to look, and then the next design is like drastically different. This one had a lot of charm to it. You can tell that they really wanted something that was like kind of similar to Barney, but they weren't exactly sure how to make it work. It's the same kind of love that I have for the original Barney, how weird he is, and just the fact that he exists makes him feel special. 1993 BJ is a suit that you will never see referenced by the official brand, probably ever, but it's so interesting how the future BJ costumes kind of take from that design, and even the cartoon designs that you see in the storybooks that get drawn for Barney use that same design, and sometimes even almost the height of BJ, even after he was redesigned to be shorter and have his design changed a little bit. Like, everything gets taken from that original design, and I think it deserves its flowers for being the first design for BJ and just how different it was.
See you later. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you to Austin, Autistic Disney, Chaco, Daniel, Emilia, Gwen, Ian, Jake, Luke, Manny, Matt, Meerkat, Prima Donna, Thomas, and all of my patrons for supporting the channel. God bless.